The other day, I was walking my dog through the forest and kind of absentmindedly picked up a couple sticks that had some really amazing textures on them. Almost immediately, they invoked kind of like a sense of Nurgle and kind of decrepit decay and kind of these folds and flabby skin. And yeah, I could see it working out really well. So I started by cutting the larger sticks into smaller usable pieces. I also picked up some different seed pods and Queen Anne's lace and a couple different dried wild plants to use as basing material for the different builds. Yeah, you can see kind of the different chunks and all the different textures. Started by baking all the individual pieces just to kill off any parasites or anything that were living inside of them, and wedged a hollow twig down over a dinosaur body. For the face, I used an old Chaos Abomination, and I think that's a cage from a giant. I blended in the kind of twiggy log part with the rest of the dinosaur's body with some epoxy sculpt and gave it a hoof. And this is what I had after accessorizing it with a few pieces from my bits box. I used a variety of different Chaos bits, as well as the test print from a Mars 2 printer. That's what the little castle turret is. This is a wagon that I built out of coffee stir sticks for an earlier project that I never used. I thought it would kind of fit perfectly with this project, almost as if it was made for it. I ended up just having to scrap it up a bit and added a few pieces and bits to it to kind of tie it in with the overall build. The branch gave us texture and form, but it's the bits that really ground this piece into the tabletop scale, so I applied them quite heavy-handedly with a lot of detail. I attached various heads to Noblar bodies and ended up with these little chaos dudes. I really like them. I think they're adorable. Kind of don't know how I'd use them in a game or anything, but maybe if you have any suggestions, you can comment down below. It didn't quite look Nurgle enough, so I did something a little risky and probably stupid. And then I forgot to capture it on camera, so this is the result of my kind of spray foam adventure. I'm really pleased with it. I think it turned out the best that it could have. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, kind of spilling out of all the different cracks and crevices with a lot of great texture and kind of these bulbous forms. Was it a big risk? Yes. Should I have done it? Probably not, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Yeah, quick zenithal highlight. And this is what I was left with. It's going to take some oil washes and inks really nicely. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for other kind of offbeat building tutorials and videos. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Originally, this is where the video ended, but I re-uploaded it with these painted shots. I'm not too confident in my painting ability, and this was kind of my first time playing around with oil washes. I'm kind of pleased with how they looked out. I really like these photographs. But the way this video turned out, after I moved my studio kind of into the basement, fluorescent lighting, I wasn't so confident in it. Yeah. But here it is.